So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
São estes os jogadores que alinham no início nesta partida pelo Benfica. Número 22, Beckham. Número 18, Azaz.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
It's fallen loose again! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to pass it through. Hazard finding himself in space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Tries one from range! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Mark Roca for Pablo Fornals, and it's Isco. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That looks a good cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now, can they get him all? Goes for the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. And he shoots! Holland! That is brilliant! A finish of true class. And they're threatening to fly away here.
contra o Benfica.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has two. Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice interception, well timed. Adrian with the clearance. Applies the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Cross flung, he leaps for it! Diego Llorente getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Zé Roberto does really well to win the ball there. Benfica do have a chance to counter here. Isco.
Benfica are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pablo Fornals. Foot in. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept... It's Kane! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Isco. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Ricardo Rodriguez. Struck first time. Sensational from Haaland. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Aos 32 minutos de jogo, o tênis online.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Ricardo Rodriguez. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Isco. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Diego Llorente promptly onto that, and that is that. Marc Roca. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior chooses to go crossfield. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Zé Roberto. Dink through. Pablo Fornals just eases him off the ball, tries from distance, and no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de competição.
Kane, cute ball now, how can he... It's Asa! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Diego Llorente gets over it. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Benfica really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Benfica look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Vamos dar uma recepção calorosa aos nossos jogadores.
So let's get the ball rolling. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in.
Vinicius Junior's cross.
And that is expertly dealt with. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even. Kane! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mark Roca for Pablo Fornals. Isco. Kane is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a header! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's in plenty of space here. He's had it taken off him.
Benfica are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. He has found the... and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Isco. Some front-footed pressing going on here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And they're quick to get it back. Anthony for Pablo Fornals. Anthony. Isco.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's there and gets it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 9.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Haaland being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Nathan makes the interception. And he's quick to get rid. Great ball if he can get... He's having a pop! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 18. Azar. Número 21. Vão dar os
Lo
resultados
Celso.
a número 14.
Benfica
Messi.
will have one further
Número
opportunity
10.
to make a substitution
Rodri.
after
Está
this, their
acontecendo uma
latest change.
substituição.
That has not gone well. Benfica still have the cards to affect this game. Just a quarter of an hour to play. To Mark Roca. And it's Hector Bellerin. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is ended up in no man's land. That could spell trouble. And he's got the beating of his man. Takes a shot. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Benfica certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Hector Bellerin. He's picked his way through. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's a sharp pass. And he's had it nicked away. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Space for him to turn and look. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Número 14. Messi. Messi. Messi.
Llorente. Mark Roca. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland.
Vamos ter
Nathan.
3 minutos de compensação.
No, it's come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the number on the board is 3. Lo Celso. Now that looks a decent ball. And that will be it. Benfica can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Haaland just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Caros espectadores, estejam atentos ao ecrã para
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.